GoHuskies.com with softball coach Heather Tarr. First of all, congratulations on making it into the NCAA tournament. Your reward is you get to travel cross country, play at Massachusetts, where you're first going to face Sacred Heart, and Massachusetts might be waiting there for you. Talk about what you think about your draw.
I think it's great to be in the tournament. It's great to have a number 3 seed. I think it's a testament to our strength of schedule, how we've played this season, how we finished the Pac-10 season. Going out to UMass, none of us have been to Massachusetts to play. We played in New York last fall, so at least we've been out east at one point in time, but we're just excited. We're excited to play. It would be great to be home, but we're not, and that's okay. We're ready to go.
Is there any sense of disappointment when you guys heard the announcement that you weren't hosting?
No, I think we expected at least the first round not to host, but getting shipped out as far as Massachusetts we didn't expect, so we were just surprised. But again, we're excited to be able to play and get after it.
Now, there's a chance you guys might, if you advance past Massachusetts, you might not come home, might be gone for 2 to 3 weeks. How is that going to affect the team, you think?
I think, the only thing is academically. We have a pretty serious team that cares a lot about their academics and being out of class. I'm sure some of them ultimately aren't that disappointed, but I think, that's the biggest thing. Playing on the road for us is just another trip. So hopefully we don't come home for a while.
Now, the NCAA and ESPN made a big deal of being no lights here in Seattle for the ballpark. Can you talk about how that can change and how maybe Husky fans can get involved in the situation to possibly rectify this?
Yeah, in the past couple years, there wasn't a requirement to host of lights, so we were lucky. We got to host Super Regionals in 2007, which was great, and it helped us get to the World Series. 2,000 fans here, and getting after it, it was awesome. Moving forward, though, we have to have lights. There's a plan in place. We are $75,000 short, however, so we're trying to fill up the funds, a piggy bank. We got our first couple donations a week ago, so anything anybody can do to help contribute is going to help us get better and better and make sure that we can seal a bid and get teams to come here to play.
Now, you guys just wrapped up your regular season, Pac-10 season, and you suffered one loss at home. You guys are kind of Jekyll and Hyde up and down on the road a little bit. What do you got to do differently to make sure that you stay up on the road?
I just think the biggest thing is just playing our game, being able to get prepared in the right way, do our scouting, do our reporting, do our video on the road, and just get prepared. And I think we've learned a lot playing on the road this year. I think the toughest road series for us came in the front end of the Pac-10. Definitely not in our preseason road situation, but front of the Pac-10 season was a little rough on us, and we made a bunch of adjustments and figured out ways to win. So now is our test.
6 Pac-10 teams made it to the NCAA tournament. How does playing a schedule against the teams in the Pac-10 prepare you for the NCAA tournament?
Well, the NCAA tournament is similar to the Pac-10 in that you don't have a break. You don't have a break in action. You don't have an easy team. Even some of our less achieving teams are as tough as some of the teams that we're going to face in the upcoming weekends. So it's just a tough deal, day in, day out, never a rest, and we never let down, and we know how to play that way.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about some of the players you have. Today is Tuesday. This is their final practice here in Seattle. Is there any sense of emotions with the seniors, and can you talk a little about what they meant to your team through the years?
Well, we had senior day on Saturday, and it's just a great group of young women. 7 awesome people. 5 of them. Well, let's see. 6 of them have basically been here from my beginning, and then Jessica Ventosa added on to that class, and I just can't say enough about them. They're great people on the field. They're great leaders. They've been awesome for this program and getting it to where it is now, and we're definitely going to miss them, but we're not even close to being done yet. So the emotions of the finality of it, besides this being our last practice at home, other than that, we're still going.
Now, Ashley Charter's 455 batting average at the top of your lineup. How important is she to making sure that the offense gets going each day?
Yeah, offensively, Charters brings a lot to our team. You know, she gets us going. She gets on base. She's a tough out, and she's just our fire starter. So anytime she can get on base, it's a plus for us because it gives us a chance to at least score one run.
Now, defensively, there can't be a better defense probably than Danielle Lowry out there. She seems, when she's on, she's as tough as anyone in the nation. Talk about how Lori can help you in the tournament format that you're going to be facing here.
She's been there before, so she's got the experience of what it's like and what it takes. She carried us through the postseason in 2007, so we expect the same thing of her this time around. But she's, I think, even tougher now. She knows what she needs to do. She's pitched in all of our big games, and she's done what she's needed to do, and we just expect her to get better and better. So.
Now, you mentioned 07. Talk about this team. Compare it a little bit to that team and what's different about this team. I mean, you've got Lori back, and, you know, obviously she's improved greatly probably from that season to now. But just talk about how this team's different and might be more poised to make a run at winning this whole thing.
Well, we definitely, I think, have more experience just as far as from the top down than we had in 07. But I think there's a lot of similarities to our team and that team. There's just competitive fire, people that love to play the game, and they understand little things about the game as far as just executing, getting a bunt down to move a runner over, getting a base hit to the right side to score the runner from third base. I mean, all of those things from, you know, that kind of really blossomed in 07 are what we are about this year. And so it's dominating pitching, good defense, and clutch hitting.
Now, you mentioned the experience you guys have. You also have a few young guns, especially Kimmy Pullman. That's a very integral part of the lineup. What do you expect the freshmen and the sophomores to learn from this experience?
I just encourage all of them to, do what they can do. Don't make it bigger than it is, but also, rely on the upperclassmen to help you through it and watch how they experience it and go through, just week in, week out of postseason play, and kind of learn from them, because next year and the years to come, they're going to be the upperclassmen. So,
all right, Coach Heather Tarr with GoHuskies.com for a moment. I appreciate your time. Good luck, and go get them.
Thanks. Go Dogs.
GoHuskies.com with senior Ashlyn Watson. First of all, let's talk about the week that was. You personally wrapped up your Husky career here at home. What kind of emotions were going through? How was that weekend for you?
It was an amazing weekend. Honestly, it's like a blur. Everything's going by so fast now these days, and I'm like, no, slow down. I want to cherish every moment. But it was a great weekend for us. It's a good note to head into postseason on, and so I'm really excited.
Pac-10 threw 6 teams into the NCAA tournament. How does playing the Pac-10 schedule prepare you for the rigors of playing in the NCAA tournament?
It helps a lot. We're constantly facing top 5 teams almost every single weekend, and it couldn't give us any better practice for postseason, because every single team we face in postseason is going to be a hard team to beat.
Now, you guys are the number 3 seed in the tournament, yet you have to go all the way across the country to Massachusetts. What's the team's feelings about that?
We're kind of bummed. We'd love to host, because it'd just be an amazing experience just to be able to host here at UW and have our fans come out. But it's going to be exciting. I've never been to Massachusetts, so I get to go to a new place, and I'm really excited.
Sometimes you guys play a little differently on the road than you do at home. What's the key to making sure that you guys stay even keel and that you're able to compete the way that you do at home but on the road?
I think we just have to stay within ourselves. I think as long as we are focused and having fun and just seeing the ball, hitting the ball, and nothing, the game stays the same. Nothing changes. A ground ball's a ground ball, fly ball's a fly ball.
As a member of the 2007 team that made it to the College World Series, what did you learn from that experience that you think is going to help you in your final journey as an attempt to get there again?
I think a lot is going to help. Just knowing how the World Series works, and just knowing like the game schedules and the times and what happens if it's a rain delay, and the teams we play and the breakfasts and just everything that goes around. It's just nice just to have an idea of what's going to happen. And it's nice that we have a quite a few other girls that have been there so that we can all help the younger ones just to stay calm and just enjoy the game.
It's got to be nice to know that also if the offense isn't clicking, you always have the best defense in the world with Danielle Laurie behind you on the mound. Can you talk about what kind of confidence she adds to the game, I guess, if you will, when you see her on the mound?
Yeah, Danny is a confident player, and she always comes out and pitches her best. And we know that maybe if our bats aren't on, that she will hold us in the game, so hopefully our bats will turn on eventually, but hopefully in postseason we'll be able to keep those bats going regardless of how she's pitching.
As a college student and a former high school student and just a former student in general, I guess, you've had pop quizzes in your days. This is kind of a pop vacation for you because you guys all of a sudden found out, I guess probably yesterday, that you might not return back to Seattle for 3 weeks. So, talk about this mad scramble that has been going on in the last 24 hours for you as you prepare to just take off and leave the city for 3 weeks, hopefully.
That's quite a surprise. We were like shocked. I think we were all like, what? We're not coming back for 3 weeks? But I mean, I'm excited. It's like we're major league status right now. I feel like we're a major league baseball team, you know, just living the dream and living the life right now. But it's going to be tough with school, especially because this is it for me. I'm graduating, so I'm like, I got to make sure I actually graduate and get my classes done. But it'll be exciting. We'll all work hard, and I know the coaches are going to make us do study hall like every single day, so I don't think we're going to have a problem with that. But it's been crazy yesterday with like packing, and today I feel like I have a million things to do, so I'm just like one day at a time.
Yeah, and what adds the pressure to you a little bit is that, you know, if you roll a couple losses together, your season's over, your career's over. How important is it to make it to that World Series, to end your career as possibly national champions? What would that mean to you? It
makes me speechless. I wish, that's my dream. That's always been my dream since I was like 10 years old, is just to go to the Women's College World Series and actually win a national championship. And I think I love these girls to death, and no matter what we do, I just love them, and just the experience that I've had with them means a lot to me. But just to get that national championship would be like the icing on the cake.
Tell the fans out here why this team can win the national title, you think.
We have a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and a lot of passion, and we just come out everything with our 110% of what we got, and we don't give up, and we all stick together, and we love each other.
All right, Ashlyn Watson with GoHuskies.com. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time here at the UW, and congratulations on a great career.
Thank you very much.